Alright, hello guys. So it's just gonna be a short review for today because yeah, I'm just not really fully feeling well, got like a little sore throat and stuff, so yeah. We'll just make it pretty short. And yeah, so let's just get straight into this. So man, it's just crazy how many characters they've killed off so quickly. And they're planning to have like I don't know how many seasons. Well, season three is already confirmed, but man, to kill off so many characters, they would have to introduce a lot of new characters really. Yeah. Since, Isabella basically dies in this episode. Yeah. Or about the cult guy Lausanne is interrogating her, and I guess Isabella tries to fight back, but then Lausanne basically stabs her, and I don't know if that's the first time he's actually basically killed someone, even though it took her a long time to bleed out and die though. Yeah. But let's just get through this episode anyway, because I guess Daryl he ends up getting freed by someone anyway. I guess tries to find Isabella. And Carol, she's kind of in a situation where she's about to possibly die, but obviously it's Carol, so she's obviously going to survive, even though she's literally in a situation where it would be impossible to survive. But Miriam is such a dumb villain, and her people can't even shoot properly. They're basically stormtroopers, so she ends up surviving. There's literally a moment where she basically gets up, and easily, if that was real life, someone would have just instantly shot her. But she was able to run across to a flipping car and escape with I guess that Russian guy who helped her even find the location. Stefan or whatever you call his name, a character who I'm surprised even helped Carol do all this. But I guess it paid off since Carol helped him basically escape. And did he even fully show what happened to him afterwards? Yeah. I get because at least he's still alive. Because like I said, they've just killed off so many characters in this season. Isabella in this episode, and they finally kill off one of the villains in this episode, which they actually could have died several times throughout this season. Yeah, but at least it finally happens. But from their death, I guess they're gonna have a main focus on one of the villains that are still alive, which I'll get to when it actually happens, because I just don't want to spend too long. But yeah, basically, they kill all these innocent people, which Carol was kind of like, with them. She basically hides in the bodies. They inject them with to make them special walkers, but I guess Carol was wearing something that stopped her from, I guess, turning, because it seems like such a brutal death, which we get to see later on. When you get injected by that thing while you're actually alive, it just looks so brutal. Like, my God. Because they basically have to kill him for them to become special walkers, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, basically Carol's able to one past all of them, basically help this guy escape because he was about to get devoured by these walkers. Yeah. Yeah, Carol's just able to like get through all these damn walkers somehow, which is just so silly. And no one tries to shoot her. Yeah. It's just like bro. No one tried to shoot her. It's just crazy, and she's able to drive away. And there's like moments where she's going like next to the castle, which they breach, and they literally have clear shots on Cal so many times, but they just don't know how to shoot. So yeah, one of them gets one over and stuff. It's a joke. I mean, I know Cal's a badass and she could just do anything, but Jesus Christ, all the people around that could have shot her. It's just a joke. And then she ends up freeing this guy. He ends up doing his own thing. I mean, I don't even know if we see him for the rest of the episode after that. Who knows what happens to his character? And it's the scene I was talking about. Basically, he stabs Isabella. Yeah, so we'll just get through all this because she doesn't really give the answers that he wants, so basically stabs her. Yeah. Then Carol, I guess she's blasting away for everyone. Basically, she finds her, and it's just weird that she ends up actually saving her when she's about to get devoured by one of those special walkers. Yeah, like one of the special walkers basically finds her. But Carol basically saves her. Yeah. Even though she doesn't even know who she is until she says until Carol says like she's trying to look for a friend who's American and she realizes who she's talking about. Yeah. Um, and she's still trying to find Loren. And that ends up being, I guess, the main focus for the rest of the season, since Isabella basically dies, she bleeds out. Yeah. That was able to fight through the special walkers and Miriam's people. And I'm not even sure if like some of the people are actually the cult leaders people as well. Yeah. He ends up running into Carol and they get like a nice, reunion, which is nice. Yeah. I don't know if it's been like a year or two since they was last together. And then, he says his goodbyes to Isabella. Sucks they decide to kill her off. And it seems like, but I just kind of predicted it. It's what they end up doing so much. And at this point, I'd rather see Daryl end up with Connie or Carol, which Carol would be the most obvious to do. But instead, they have like more of like a brother and sister relationship. So maybe Connie. I don't know what they're gonna do with the show going forward. Anyway, like if he's even gonna go back, because right now he wants to find Lorenz. Because yeah, they get a lead of where it could be anyway. After he says his goodbyes. And he actually gets to mourn her because his other girlfriend from The Walking Dead in season 11 just like, bye. Basically trying to kill someone he cared about, so yeah. And they just end up going to a place where Laurent probably would have been. Find these old people who was looking after him. And you kind of get some stuff with Carol and the lady who she talks to, who I guess lost everyone she cared about too, like Carol, because she still has PTSD with Sophia and stuff, and I guess she tries to help her with that. I guess Miriam catches the cult guy Lazon, still deciding like if his faith is right, and saying like if Miriam finds him, I guess God would be on her side, but if Lausanne gets a chance to find him, then I guess God is on his side. Yeah. And so far, I'd say God probably is on his side. Yeah. For how things work out in this episode. Yeah. Oh my god. Let me just mute this because I don't want copyright and shit. Because yeah, it seems like these people are actually willing to help him, give him a meal, give him a car, so they can help him find, Laurent. Give him a lot of stuff that could actually be useful. But yeah, basically, I think it's the husband who ends up betraying him because made some kind of deal that ends up backfiring. But there's at least one good thing that comes out of this episode, and that's Miriam's death. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Carol, kind of deal with her trauma from someone that has been through that trauma and ended up finding happiness, and then the person who she ended up being happy with basically ended up getting a kill, which sucks. Oh man, even though he was just trying to get rid of a possible threat that could have got them in trouble, but he ended up actually screwing up things themselves. I just thought like Miriam was just basically gonna go there and just kill them both, but it was actually the husband that ended up messing up everything. Yeah. Because yeah, they kind of come like several times, but the second time it's because of the husband. He kind of revealed that Carol and Daryl's there, but I guess it's the wife that ends up helping them, giving them a shotgun and stuff, so they can actually defend themselves. And it seems like they was all about to get killed anyway, so I guess Carol and Daryl help them, but I guess the wife gets shot anyway. But they at least get Miriam anyway, which is good. They was kind of talking in French, so I couldn't even tell what they were saying and what I'm using. So yeah, but yeah, they tried their best to help him. But I'm just happy to finally get rid of Miriam, man. Since I wasn't really doing enough with her character. She just says shit about what she's been through and what can make you become, and she doesn't realize that Carol's just seen a lot of people like this. Yeah, and whatever. Basically, take out her soldiers. Carol shoots her with the special walker serum or whatever the hell I should call it. So she finally gets to have a taste of her own medicine. And man, probably the most brutal death in the whole show we've seen. Because basically injecting someone with that serum without them dying first is so brutal. Yeah. Such a brutal death. Man. But yeah, it's nice to see that she finally died. Yeah. Since we're doing enough of her character anyway. And I guess it's gonna make Lazon like I guess the main villain now is gonna end up doing a lot more instead of just like, oh, I'm so scared to kill people. He killed Isabella now, so he kinda has to step up. He's basically got like the backup of Miriam's people now. since like I guess Miriam's like right hand man, or should I say woman, basically decides to work with Lazon, so they'll have more of a chance of actually winning against Daryl and Cal, but it is Daryl and Cal, so they'll probably still end up winning anyway because it's them two together. They had to think of something to actually join forces. Yeah, so that's what they end up doing. So the three Lazon, and I guess they work together, and that's basically it. Yeah. I'd say this episode's better than the previous episode. It's got a few flaws, but not in like a big deal. And I'm just happy that in some way they're kind of moving the story forward while I feel like still killing off too many characters. So if it gets another season, they would have to introduce a lot more characters or something. Because just having Darren Cowell, like, man, it just sucks because they actually had decent characters in this show, and I still wish they didn't kill off Isabella's husband in season one. He could have been a cool character going into this season. We've at least still got the washing guy, Stefan. See what they do with his character. We've still got a few like Laurent, Stefan, that black guy who's helping Laurent. And I'm not even sure if it's anymore from at the ally side that's still alive at this point. Yeah, kind of killed off too many characters in just 4 episodes. Yeah, but it is a short season, so but Jesus Christ. I think we've barely got any characters left that that actually first came from this show. From season 1 to now. Like, just about all of them are dead. It's just crazy. And obviously Laurent's the most important. And if he died, basically this whole show is basically a waste of time. Yeah. So Laurent can't die. It has to end with him getting to leave with Carol and Daryl, I guess. But for it to get a third season, I'm just thinking what's even gonna happen. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate if you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.